welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Rainbow Warriors' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the App State Mountaineers offense will go to work first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Stroman. Runs through a tackle. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's White. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will take the field for the first time. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Steered out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line after ripping sharping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Rainbow Warriors look to do some damage in the red zone. Quarterback moving. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Barfield. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Fires to the right. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Running into the open space. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 30 short, the run, and looking for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Davis will throw. Forced out of the pocket. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
With the catch, it's Barfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense, a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for a
deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Davis looking to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Final play of the quarter coming. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Hawaii.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Catch in the middle. It's Barfield. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Absolutely center cut. Now up by 7 points here in the second. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Rice took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Owls that fired on all cylinders. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Off play action on first down. Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The run from the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. out of the gun. The running back has it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rainbow Warriors in the hurry up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Now the pitch. He's inside the 15. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Rainbow Warriors just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run it on first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Davis will throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
You know, as an offense, when you're trying to complete these tunnel screens, you're going to have to be able to negotiate some of these defenders near the line of scrimmage. They're all looking to swat it away. Good job by the defense there.
They want to dance their way in on third and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day. This one from 23. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He'll pull it down. Got the first down himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Strowman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab, it's Roberts. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
To the air on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Snagged in the middle. It's Strowman. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Pocket breaking down. quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. But sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see quarterbacks they try to aim it a little bit too much, and it'll come up short.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative play.
He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's fourth down. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Barfield. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. Quick completion to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Moving out to the right. Got a little space.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Quick timeout called on the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one was way... far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
The Mountaineers will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's White. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
He wants to go deep. Makes the grab on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Running to Green. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Davis will throw. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for the big play. Grabs it up the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Hawaii. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open on the left. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Ready to try the point after. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Davis looking to pass. Here comes the heat. At the 35, he's open. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
It's a turnover on downs.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now on first down from the 40. To the air on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Strowman. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Splits the uprights right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Davis will throw. He's going to take off. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've been running it, but now the pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Finds the big tight end. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Sims. Turning it on! He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Moving out of the pocket. Snagged out of the air. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they could also drain the clock. Under fire. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping him up and getting to the ground.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback.
Touchdown, Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the run, it's Roberts. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking for a deep man. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, App State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They want that clock to run. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Davis looking to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense. To at least go tie this game.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. From the gun, the ground game. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Roberts. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Rushes on him. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the speed on defense? Offense trying to get tricky, trying to run the quarterback outside, but the pursuit and the speed by this defense, they got to him quick.
And the misconnection on 3rd down. And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Lets it fly. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And that critical extra point was good, and we are locked up late. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here it comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jeff. Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time, and get in a position to win.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Davis will throw. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the 1st down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single...
Breaks into the open. Oh, my, circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires left. Makes a connection. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. I think you got to try to win it here. Don't run the risk of going to overtime. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop, and you win.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Davis looking to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Reels it in down the left side. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Here's a heat. Pucks it out of the air. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6 now. What are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
A gutsy call to go for the deuce to try to win the game right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that one is Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
That keeps the score at stake. 37, Hawaii, 36.
Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or two. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener, but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you two guys were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old. Like, this is a long time ago. Can you use a little better reference there, Reese Davis?
That will...